Okay, let's chat book 3. Okay, so I think I said for book 2 that it wasn't very much of an adrenaline read because I knew what was going to happen. Holy heck, book 3 was a major adrenaline read. I think I closed the last pages at the end and was just like, oh my god. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. All of the things that I loved about the first 2 books still stood up. Essentially, the book really should have just been called Lucy Gets FOMO, because we see them bring in this character that is so much like Lucy in personality, in stubbornness, in condescension. And basically she starts to take Lucy's place in the company, and we struggle with that with Lucy throughout the entire book. And our main character is by no means a perfect character. She is flawed, and I get frustrated at her a lot, which is a good thing. But it's interesting because we have this character with all of those same flaws, but we're not reading the book from Holly's perspective. We're reading it from Lucy's, so Holly comes out like the villain. The main people I was actually frustrated at throughout the book, not Holly or Lucy, were Lockwood and George. It felt a little bit like they brought in another character who is so much like Lucy in so many ways, and they just sort of dropped Lucy. It was kind of a jerk move, honestly, and they never apologize for it. They make it out like it was all Lucy's fault, and it was like half Lucy's fault. Don't get me wrong, she definitely perpetuated it. I think one thing that also stood out to me throughout the book was, typically with books of this kind, each adventure is another development in the main overarching plot. And this was kind of another development, but we only got like 2 pages of that development at the very end. It was basically just a conglomeration of a whole bunch of adventures while we see Lucy struggling with the social implications of Lockwood and Co. I liked it. I wish we got more interactions of the original team, because Lucy, George, and Lockwood together are so fun to see, but I'm assuming we'll get more of that in the next book. I think the one complaint I have before we get into final thoughts is that every now and then, just spatially, I'm a little unaware of what is going on, what is the setting, where everyone is. I think it's something in the writing style as well. Easily overlooked because the rest of the books are amazing. And I desperately hope if they do get renewed for a season 2, they do books 3 and 4, because I don't want to see that cliffhanger. Stick around for book 4. Sabuna.